Hey guys, it's Dr. Watt from 𝗀𝗄𝗃 Chiropractic. So let's talk about and show you how we adjust newborns. Now we got one that's a little bit grumpy at the moment. Yes, I know. We're gonna switch up holds. And you might hear big sister coming through in the background too, right? We got the whole family in today. So what has this kid been struggling with, and why are we adjusting him? So he's about a month old, and he has been constipated, inconsistent with bowel movements. And then we also just spent a good time talking right before this video about breastfeeding and latching and things like that. So those are the two big concerns that we see with my man here. And so the first thing that we're going to work on is adjusting his low back. The nerves that come out of your low back here are what go directly to the intestines. And so when that nervous supply isn't functioning like it should, he's not going to have consistent bowel movements like he should. So by us releasing both the lumbar spine and his pelvis, we're going to see those things change. And they're only, I think this is second adjustment in our office. They've seen one of our other providers as well, and he's already seen changes. So hitting the ground running is awesome to see. Now, when we adjust kiddos, it's very, very, very gentle, right? We're never going to push on them harder than I push my own eyeball. It's a sustained hold. And you see as he's squirmy, wormy, we're moving around to try and meet him where he's at. And so it's just nice and gentle. He didn't want to be sitting up, so I moved him down a little bit. Here we go, buddy. Yes. So we've worked a little bit on his lumbar spine already. Yes, you gonna help? Thank you. That was so sweet. Probably we didn't plan that one. I don't know if you can train toddlers to do things that good, but she was ready. Yeah. Okay. Let's work on his neck a little bit. So with him having a few troubles with breastfeeding, there's potential tongue tie stuff. There's a couple different things that we can do in a chiropractic office to try and support that. The biggest thing that we're going to focus on first is going to be his cervical spine, because that's going to impact how his neck moves. We'll see changes in how he feeds left to right. All of those things are going to circle back to, once again, that nervous supply talking back and forth with his brain and body. Yes, I know, buddy. Hey, crying babies in our office, don't bother us one bit. I've got 2 toddlers at home, so this is actually pretty darn quiet compared to home. But most of our kiddos don't cry during adjustments. Most of them are either asleep when mama hands them over, or very calm, cool, and collect. We'll see kids go from being super tense when we start to calm by the time we hand them back. So those are pretty common. When we adjust you, there's a lot of things going on, but one of the big things with kids is we're helping regulate between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. So we'll see kids come in stuck in that sympathetic, that fight or flight, where they're super, super tight. They're having troubles with digestion. And then as we help re-regulate, they're gonna oftentimes calm down, and we'll see the digestion improve a little bit. Huh. Oh, I hear you, buddy. Yes. And Joe. You're getting grumpy at me, huh? So we made it through. We did it. We got the adjustment done. We got both the low back and his neck completed. We're gonna do one last check real quick, buddy. I'll hand you back to mama. They'll get you what you need, I promise. So, like I said, this is something we see every single day in our office. You wanna learn more about pediatric care, talk about how we can take care of your kids or grandkids? Come on in, let's chat about it.